get a knife, get a carrot, get ready to party. That's a sentence I never want to hear again. Hey, welcome back. So about 3 years ago now, actually more than 3 years ago, I threw a Disney themed party for one of my birthdays. And while I was searching through YouTube for male-specific Disney costumes for adults, I found very little to work with. So I decided that I was going to dress as Kristoff from the then recently released Frozen, and then upload a tutorial of me doing it so then other guys would have something to base it off. And girls, and whoever wants to use the tutorial. It's not just for guys, obviously. Halloween is not a big thing in Australia. It's only kind of taking off, at least from my point of view. I've only noticed it take off in the last sort of like 5 or 6 years. So until fairly recently, it's not been much of a thing. So months after I first uploaded this video, I noticed that there was a sudden spike in the amount of viewers and the shares, and then suddenly there were heaps of comments, and I started getting all this positive feedback from viewers like, thank you so much, you've really saved my Halloween. Finally, Disney costume tutorial for men. I didn't know what to do for my husband's Disney costume, and now you've saved us. You know, like that sort of thing. It's a squirrel watching me from outside my window. And then the next year in October, the same thing happened. There was another peak, and I was like, wow, people are really appreciating this video. They're getting value out of it. Maybe I should do another costume tutorial. And by that point, of course, I was like, whoops, I've sort of missed the boat. It's already Halloween time. I'll do it next year. And then the next year, I completely forgot. And I know that this year I'm again leaving it very last minute, because it occurred to me today that even though Halloween's not until Tuesday, it's currently Friday, people are going to be starting their Halloween parties tonight or tomorrow, because it's the weekend. So, smart move, Alex. You've done it again. So here we are, 3 years later, and I'm finally ready for my Disney male costume tutorial part 2. And this time I'm gonna do Olaf. So just like last time, I've tried to keep this on the cheap for those of you who don't have a lot of money. I think that I possibly have even less money than what I did 3 years ago, which, you know, I live in England now, so I'm gonna blame the move overseas for the lack of money. I got the entire costume from just 2 stores, Wilko and Primark. I went to Primark on Oxford Street for you guys. I hate Primark. Well, actually, I love Primark. They have amazing things. I mean, they're kind of sweatshoppy, but I mean, like, I'm really poor, so I really like shopping there, and they have so much Harry Potter stuff. But, oh my god, I just hate the people in there. Or not so much the people, it's just that it's always so crowded. So, love-hate relationship with Primark, but I just hate going in there. I said 2 stores, but you need a third thing from a supermarket. Any supermarket will stock this, and you probably have one already in the house, so like, you'll see in a minute. Here's what you'll need. So we'll start with the clothes, all of which I got from Primark. A white beanie. Primark stocks these for £3. A long-sleeved shirt with black or brown sleeves, and preferably white for the main torso area. The reason for this will become evident very soon. I got this one for £4.50. A white sleeveless tee or tank singlet, tank top, whatever you want to call it. This one I got for £2 from Primark, so it was on sale and is perfect because it's also a long line fit. So it's a bit longer in the torso. You'll probably want to get this a size also bigger than what you normally would because you're going to be wearing it over the top, and you're also, spoiler alert, going to be stuffing the belly a bit. Hence why it's good to have a bit of a longer tee. Some black or brown gloves, whatever the colour of the sleeves of the long sleeve t-shirt you did, get the same coloured gloves. £3 for these, and I can probably use them in winter. Perfect. Then you're going to need some white tracky pants slash tracksuit bottoms. I got these ones from Primark for £8 from the ladies section. They're technically women's pajamas, but we'll work with what we got. Then for your feet, you could probably just wear big white socks. That would probably be the best thing to do. But Primark also has some amazing slippers, particularly in the women's section. That would be perfect. I didn't want to blow too much money because I already have white shoes. I'm going to be wearing these. They're not pure white, but again, I'm trying to save money here. So from Wilko, pipe cleaners. I got these from the art and craft section for £1, I believe. You'll only need the brown or the black ones, but you know, you have to get them in a big pack, so you know what, I'll have to deal. Some white face paint. These packs are £1.50 and they come with a whole array of them. This is an optional thing. You probably don't need to paint your face, but I thought it would be a good effect. Some elastic, also £1, I believe, and some black cardboard or paper. Again, I think this was about £1, £1.50 from the art and craft section. Or alternatively, what would probably be better than cardboard, but I couldn't find any, are black pom-poms. They have to be about yay big. If you can't find them, just go with card. It's fine. Now the supermarket item you'll need, carrots. I recommend getting 2. I've not done this before, but I think it could get messy, or you could mess it up. You've been warned. 2 carrots from Sainsbury's cost me 17p. Now I'm sure you can guess what we're going to use these for. And alternatively, you could use cardboard. I've not done this before, so we're going to have to see how it goes. Extra things that you'll need are a pair of scissors, some sort of adhesive thing. A bowl will be useful for the carrots, and a couple of knives. Alright. Where the fuck do I start? It might be handy to have a reference picture, so I'm going to use this. So what I want you to do to begin. Open your bag of part cleaners, and select yourself. I'm going to go brown. Get your part cleaner and your beanie, and just thread the part cleaner through the top of the beanie, and this is going to make Olaf's twig hair. I mean, you could also use real twigs, but it didn't occur to me until after I'd already bought the part cleaners, so I'm not doing that. Alright, if there's any logos, put them on the back. I'm gonna have to cut little holes in this, because it doesn't seem like the part cleaners want to go through on themselves. Not too big, so I don't want them moving around and shite. I just want to re-emphasize that I've not done this before. I'm figuring this out as I go, so you don't have to. You can see the things that fail. This already looks great. Then we'll do a third one in the middle. Let's get a second part cleaner of the same colour. Thread it through the middle. And make it quite long because his middle one is quite long. Get through there. Would you fit? This is fiddly. Make sure you have good dexterity. Just them around each other so you won't even know. And then it looks like it's branching off. That one's a bit longer, so I'll put it on the top. Hey? That probably looks pretty good. I hope. We're gonna do the shirts. Probably doesn't matter so much if the undershirt is a bit small on you, like this one definitely is on me, because the tighter it hugs your arms, the more twig-like it's going to look. It's a shame I'm so jacked, you know? These muscles hardly fit. And then put on your singlety overshirt next. My concern getting an all black or all brown undershirt is that it would show through the white one over the top, particularly if it's not the greatest quality £2 overshirt from Primark. As you may have guessed by now, it's important to have either black or brown sleeves because that's going to be his arms, which are of course made of twigs/branches. I couldn't find a brown one, so I've just gone with black, and I think black will be just as effective. And the brown gloves/black gloves are to camouflage in with them. I got the cheapest ones available, but it may have looked better if you go with more like the thinner gloves because these are quite thick. Olaf arms. Alright, so Olaf has 3 rock things as buttons down his front. So, we're going to make these with, you probably guessed, the black paper. I'm looking at these right there and I'm like, you know what, they're not even that even, so I'm just going to freehand this. Then we're going to grab your sticky adhesive thing. You could just use double-sided tape, that's essentially what this is. Stick the first one on quite high. Second one, a bit lower down. And the third one, quite low indeed. Circle. 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 Then obviously for the pants, we're just going to chuck those right on. Ideally, you'd walk around on your knees all night because Olaf doesn't have legs, but who wants to do that? An optional step, white paper for Olaf's teeth, if you wish. Okay, we're going to go the carrot nose next. This is going to be difficult. As I mentioned earlier, I've got 2 carrots in case I mess this up. Get a knife, get a carrot, get ready to party. That's a sentence I never want to hear again. So obviously what we're going to be doing is carving this carrot so that it fits on your nose. What am I doing right now? Okay. I would recommend using a very not sharp knife because you don't want to slice your thumb off whilst you're doing this. Don't blame me if that happens. Use a non-very sharp knife. Be very careful. If you're underage, get your parents to do it for you. Do not try it yourself. As best you can, cut a nose-ish shape into the carrot. Flying carrot all around my room. Claudia is going to love me. Keep comparing it to your own nose. You'll need to actually have like a diagonal shape in there. It's gonna have to sit along your nose quite well. I think the chances of this actually sticking aren't that high. I think we've got a winner. You still want to be able to breathe. I can still breathe out the bottom. Okay, that's step 1 for the nose. Step 2 is very, very carefully going to put a hole in. I say very carefully because if you break your carrot up, it won't stick on your nose. Put a hole in there. I'm just making this up, pulling it out of my ass as I go. I've got no idea if this will work. On the other side. Again, be careful. I'm probably slower than what I'm being because you don't want to break your carrot through and have to start again with a fresh carrot. Now we're going to use the elastic. Loop it around your head. You're going to have to make sure that you have a little bit extra for tying knots around the end of the carrot. But don't keep it too loose or the carrot will not stay on your head. Again, these are sentences I never thought I would have to say in my life. I'm starting to think there is a good chance that this will not work. I'm also going to drop this on the white shirt. I just know I will. Don't go by my elastic amount because I have a massive head, so it will totally lead you astray. Please do measure your own head. Don't just say that's about what Alex has, because I guarantee you my head is 90% chance bigger than yours. That looks so dirty and I'm not sure why. This is the point in the video that I start to wonder if this is actually going to be a costume tutorial or a fail video. This definitely needs to be tighter. Carrot may not be viable. Carrot nose may be an abort mission. What am I doing? What is my life? When you first arrive at the party, the carrot nose will be incredibly impressive. You know what, I'm starting to think, leave a bit on the bottom, don't cut all the way through, so it will sort of like sit there. It's also straight under my eyes. It can just sit like this, you know what? This works. Also, you can just paint your nose orange. Also, there's like 5 kids watching me from outside, like now it's stuck in my hair. Hey kids. This definitely looks like it's something that should be tied around my waist or something, you know? I think that's why I'm getting grossed out. What does this look like? I think we're actually almost done. So let's do the makeup.
Alright guys, welcome to my makeup tutorial. So today we're going to go with a really easy, clean, natural Halloween look. And we're going to be using Fabulously Frightening by Wilco Halloween today. Let's just see what we've got in here. Let's see what the pack includes. Let's get ourselves some fake blood, which we won't need, I hope. Got your palette. Complete with your makeup applicators. So you'll find that a lot of people will moisturize their face first, but I'm not about that life. Life's too short for such nonsense. So you're gonna slightly wet your sponge or straight onto the paint and just dab that around in there. And then we're just gonna get a very nice, even, smooth application all over the face. Should I have shaved for this? Almost definitely. Oh, I just realized you don't need to go too high because you're wearing a beanie. Well, again, this is why I do these things, so you don't have to think about them so much. Let's just get it all up and everywhere, let's just do it. This better be non-toxic, Wilco. Anyway, once that's done, it's time to put this masterpiece together. So, let's see. I almost forgot, you're gonna need a pillow or something for stuffing your middle. I reckon you can definitely find better matching pants than mine, but never mind. See, if you put it under 3 layers, you lose the shape of the pillow underneath so much, so you don't see it as much. You've got an Olaf belly that stays in place. Honest opinions, guys, what do you think? How do people model shot? You know what solution I'm thinking for this carrot? So attractive, because it's probably just that it's too heavy. Yeah, I think glasses were a good idea. How about now? Yeah, shorter nose, tied a bit tighter. I can't really breathe that well, but I think this is the final look. I think the sunglasses help because it takes away from the creepy looking eyes you got underneath. They definitely look really creepy. And a bit dead inside. Not liking this carrot sitting here, but it looks great. Sven took a bite out of it, so it's fine. I think this is it. I think this is the Olaf costume. My feet would look like this. Okay, let's do a final look photo shoot, shall we? What kind of poses does Olaf do?
Bees will buzz, kids will blow dandelion fuzz, and I'll be doing whatever snow does in summer. A drink in my hand, my snow up against the burning sand.
I know that as soon as I get out of this costume, I'm gonna be like, I forgot to do this thing. Yay. What's a line that Olaf says in the movie? Bada, 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 bada. Winter's a great time to stay in and cuddle, but something I'd rather and I'll be a happy snowman. I don't remember the lyrics. I haven't watched Frozen in a few years. Okay, I'm gonna take this off. I know as soon as I take it off, there's gonna be something that I'm gonna forget, but I can't be in it anymore. I need to edit this video and get it out there into the world. I tried to sound Olafy there and I don't think it worked. Oh god. Oh god. What have I done? Okay, to be fair, I think the hat worked really well. I'm quite happy with that. The short sleeves with the black arms, I think they work quite well too, and the dots at the front would be better if they were pom-poms. I need to adhese them better, but otherwise, I think this is quite a successful costume, and I'd probably rate the whole thing. Can I rate my own product? I don't know. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to do, also kind of stressful. It's definitely a learning curve. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to give me a big old thumbs up, twigs up. Leave me a comment below, let me know if you're going to dress up as Olaf for Halloween or if you're going to now dress up as anybody else because you saw this video. And if you want to see me do sometimes stupid shit like this, sometimes vlogs, sometimes whatever the hell I feel like in the future, don't forget to hit on that subscribe button and become one of my loyal followers. Yeah, I'm really buzzed at the moment because yesterday I got to go to the YouTube space in London, which is the second biggest YouTube space in the world, and it was so cool, it was so amazing. I'm gonna do a vlog about it, it's gonna be up soon, but it's also just really motivated me. I've met a bunch of cool people and now I just feel like making videos more. So here we are, me making a video, and expect more in the future. I'm going to go now because I have to edit this, and I know it's gonna take me a while, so thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. God, I need to watch Frozen again. I don't remember any of the jokes. Primark has pre-made Halloween costumes for girls.